Okay, so my parents and I moved over here because my mother got a job at the local university as a classics lecturer. My dad is now an ex-computer programmer, and my mother retired last year from the university. I've been cooking since I was 11 years old because I had a troubled past, to say the least, and I needed something to do, so I went into the local cafe. I was like, do you guys need a hand? And they were like, yeah, come in tomorrow, you can wash dishes and do prep for us. I'm like, cool. Worked there for about 3 years, and then I went to culinary school when I was 15. Yeah, 15, 16. Yeah.
That's so young.
Yeah. I dropped out of school when I was 15. Finished my last year, and it's called fifth form, but now it's grade something or year something, I can't remember. And then after that, I got an apprenticeship at the best restaurant in New Zealand, where we did 5-course degustation menus every single night, 6 days a week. My shift would start at 9 a.m. and I would finish at 1 a.m. the next day. I was in charge of all the larder stuff, so making all the pastries and the breads and all the little entrees and a few bits and bobs and sauces and stuff like that. And then, yeah, my wage was $210 a week as an apprentice chef. Strangely enough, even though I don't have a very tight relationship with my parents, it's where home is. Wellington is home. It's where I grew up, mostly. And then it's where I've always been, come back to, and where most of my friends are, where most of my relationships have been, so yeah. I did discover it earlier because my father he'd have me sitting on a stool in the kitchen and I'd watch him cook. My godmother and two of my aunts were both cooks, and so kind of liked cooking from an early age.
So you kind of like found your passion from an early age.
Yeah. And then I was doing really badly at school, so my parents took me aside one day and they were like, either do better at school or do something you want to do. I was like, all right, cool, I'm done with school, I'm going to cook.
Yeah.
So I got a formal qualification.
Cool.
Yeah. As a chef personally, mass media really hasn't helped me as a chef. My business definitely, because I'm actually getting worldwide recognition as well as all over New Zealand. And so I post as much as I can on there, and then of course I post on Instagram and it shares it to Facebook, and then I just go from there and I hashtag everything that I can think of and go from there. And I've got people and businesses from literally all over the world, from the United States, the UK, Europe, the Middle East, Australia, Asia, everywhere have liked and followed my photos and profile on Instagram. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, a lot of it, pretty much a lot of the food is experimentation, especially nowadays. But there have been quite a few failed recipes that I've done. I would say the best failed recipe I ever did was a beef stew that had orange juice, beer, and red wine in it. Not a good combination. Also a pork stew with apple, cinnamon, and vanilla. That's not a good combination either. Yeah, pretty much all. They've just been sort of home trials that I've done, and they've gone wrong, and I've started again and done something else. Basically, what happens is if I get something wrong or something goes wrong, I just try and start the recipe again and figure out what went wrong and redo it from there until I get it right. if you like all food or a certain food, just try and find and experience the best that you can of that food. Come buy my product. Yeah. No, not really. just live your life, love your taste buds.